What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E-Z-O-N coming at you once again. I know it's been a while, man. Like I told you, man, school's got me just wrapped up every single day, just getting further and further into this education at Full Sail University, pursuing that video game art and design degree, bachelor's in science. So it's gonna be it's amazing, man. All the stuff I've learned so far and how far we've gone in just 5-6 months that I've been there has been incredible. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to get with my subscribers, my followers, people that watch me on YouTube that have been asking, man. I've had people on Facebook asking me, hey, man, where the videos, man? I'm a subscriber. Where your YouTube videos? And, you know, like I said, man, there'll be fewer and far in between than they used to be because of school and everything. But figured I'd take this opportunity now that I just got home from work and really have nothing to do for the moment. And just talk about what I've been gaming on, what games I've been into. Show you three new additions to my video game collection, 2 for the Wii U, 1 for the PS4, and just speak on the things that I've been involved with as far as gaming, what games I've been really into, whether on the solo tip or me and my wife. Speak about some news in the gaming industry that I've heard as of late, and just the overall condition of the gaming industry and what's going on out there. First and foremost, I'm gonna show you the games I got. First of all, we'll start off with the Wii U because that is my console of choice. That is my primary console where I do most of my gaming, if not all of it, really. The 2 additions I got were Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker and Bayonetta 2, which includes the original Bayonetta 1. So 3 games really for the Wii U. And for the PS4, now this is not a new edition, this is just one I've been playing a lot of lately. It's Far Cry 4 limited edition. Really, it's not that limited, it's Far Cry 4. It's awesome, but it's a multi-plat. Been playing a lot of the multiplayer on this. I finally got into the online multiplayer, and it's just epic fun, man. That's multiplayer done right. And also, my wife got this for me because she saw me. I had pointed out to her the commercial for it, really because I thought it was a good commercial. I thought it was good marketing. I thought the game would be all right. I didn't have an opinion either way, but she kind of took it as, maybe I was hinting that I wanted it, and she went out of her way and she surprised me. She bought it for me, which I really appreciate. It's an awesome gift. It's Evolve, with a nice cover for the PS4. Now, I'll talk about each one of these in depth. I'll start off with the Wii U. First of all, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker is shockingly good. And I don't want to say shockingly like, oh, well, we expected it to be crap. No, but I'm not that big on just games that are puzzle, like primarily puzzle games. Like if the game is a action adventure or an RPG type of game or like a Zelda title that has puzzles within it, I'm cool with that. I love that. Pikmin had a lot of puzzles in it, and that was awesome. But the game wasn't primarily puzzle. This is primarily a puzzle game at heart. But it's just chock full of that Nintendo charm. Amazing visuals. Graphically, it is a beautiful game to look at. And just, everything from the content. I mean, we have well over 70 levels. 3 different chapters to play. Non-stop content. Spoiler for those of you who don't know, this is a spoiler, so turn away if you don't want to hear this. The ending of this game is actually the beginning of Super Mario 3D World. So this game leads right into the classic 3D World from last year, or the year before actually. But either way, just a great title, great graphics, great controls, really good integration with the gamepad. If you want to use the gyro controls to turn the worlds around and be able to look at things from different angles to find those stars and those mushrooms and all those things, or you could just use the right stick. Either way works fine. Just a great game, man. A lot of content there, and I think it's like $40, not even a full price game. So great game, loads of content, will consume you as far as, you will sit there for hours and playing this game. That even the cover art, it just screams simplicity, you know what I'm saying? This is not it doesn't look like an imposing game, but when you get in there and you get a couple of levels in, you're like, holy crap, this game is trying to kick the crap out of me, because the difficulty gets ramped up severely, and you really got to think, and you really got to, look at things from all angles to try to find those diamonds and those and those stars and all that. So it's a great game. I'm loving the addition that it brings to my Wii U collection. Again, exclusive to Nintendo Wii U. Nintendo be rolling with the exclusives, man. Just killing it with the exclusives. Next, Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. Now, I bought, I really wanted this. Got it for, my wife just got it for me. I think we had a fight, and then we made up, and then, she got me this. And it's an epic game. But I said to myself, I am not going to touch 2 until I either clear 1, which I had never played before, or get, significantly deep into part 1. So I get deep into part 1. I'm at what I'm pretty convinced is the final boss fight in part 1, if not very close to it. And I did it a couple times, and I'm just getting my ass handed to me. So I was like, yo, you know what? I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna put in 2. I want to see 2. Oh my goodness, man. First of all, part 1 is amazing. Most of you out there have played it on the PS3 or the Xbox 360, last generation, and so you guys know how good of a game it is. Just it's action, it's epic action game. It is the definition of an action game. I had never played it, so I decided to play it, give it a spin. I really liked it. I was like, man, this is awesome. The definitive version is Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U. It's got, it's remastered. It's got all these little touches, fix-ups and frame rates, things that the other consoles couldn't do, little touches and little nuances. They brought all the bells and whistles here. Plus, you have the gamepad experience, so playing with the gamepad is amazing. Or you can play with the Pro Controller, either way. But the second one, Bayonetta 2, exclusive to Wii U, that should have been Game of the Year this last generation, or highly regarded as a contender for Game of the Year, because it was the highest rated game of all 2014. Of all 2014, Bayonetta 2 was the highest rated game. I mean, it had 10s across the board from everybody. But I'm not about the reviews. I'm just putting that out there for you guys who take that seriously. But I'm telling you from someone who played the game. Graphically, it is a huge step up from the first one. And the first one already looked good to begin with. Graphically, it is a huge step up. Soundtrack, controls, animation, frame rate, crystal clear, smooth, frantic action. I mean, it is awesome. It is nonstop action. I have never looked at a female character in a game with the respect and just like, wow, she is badass, that I do Bayonetta. Not even Lara Croft back in the day. Not even the new Lara Croft. Samus, that's another one. Samus Aran from Metroid. She's a badass. But this one, Bayonetta, she is like the new badass on the block, man. She is an amazing character. Easy to control, amazing moves, combos, combinations you can pull off. I'm just loving it, man. I still haven't tried the online mode, the tag climax mode. I'm gonna try that probably tonight, if not tomorrow. But I'm loving the game. It's just epic, man. And like I said, Wii U just keeps coming with experiences, man. Experiences that can only be found there, and that when you get your hands on them, see why they're so worthwhile and why you need this console. Going on to the PlayStation 4 side of things. As you guys know, man, the PlayStation 4 is the #1 selling console in the entire world, 20 million plus strong. Wii U sitting at around 10 point something. And Xbox is slightly higher than the Wii U, but the Xbox One is, whatever. But the PlayStation 4 is the highest selling console, but I've been on record as saying, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best console at all, really, because what defines a console is games, and I have well over 30-something games on my Wii U. More than 60% of them, if not 75% of them, are only found on that console, which is the driving force of the heartbeat of the console, if you will, is the exclusives. It's what does this console offer that nothing else does? And when it comes to the PlayStation 4, the one big one that everybody was waiting for this year was Uncharted. And Uncharted has been delayed to 2016, so I have no idea what Sony's going to do. Bloodborne is supposed to come out soon. I'm not really feeling it. I'm not trying to hate at all. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are going to love that game, and it might be a great game. But it doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't grab me. I'm saying? Looking at the trailers and looking at all the footage I've seen and all that and reading about it, doesn't really get me, man. So I don't know what they're going to do. Right now, the PlayStation 4 to me is it's always been my NBA 2K machine and my multi-plat machine. And really, I'm not even getting that many multi-plats. I own 3 games on the PS4, and I've had it for over 5 months. I own Far Cry 4, NBA 2K15, and Evolve. All 3 of those are multiplats. And they're the only ones that I felt were worth getting. Far Cry 4, I love the Far Cry series. So wherever I can play that, I'm going to play it. I love that type of game. Wide open world, exploration, first-person shooting, just epic, epic adventure. Amazing looking worlds, day and night cycles, all that. I love that. I'm a fiend for that. NBA 2K is religious to me. That's every year. I don't care how great or minimal the improvement is from one year to the next. As long as it's something, I'm going to get the new NBA 2K because I'm an NBA 2K fanatic. And Evolve, my wife got it for me. I'll be honest with you, I'll start with that one. Evolve. I still have not done it online multiplayer, which I know that's what this game is meant to be primarily. So I'm not going to fully judge it because I haven't tried the core experience of what this game is, which is online multiplayer. Maybe I will in the next couple of days. But it's just, even if that's it, kind of like Titanfall. Titanfall is based on that. And it's like, that doesn't really grab me because there's no story. I mean, I play the single player campaign, I play as the monster, I play as the hunters, and it's really shallow. It's just, you get in there for a couple minutes, try to kill the monster. If you're the monster, try to escape the hunters. That's it. That's all there is to it. Bottom line, top to bottom, not a lot of game modes whatsoever. Graphically, it's beautiful. I mean, 2K does good work, man. But, it's not bad. But what I'm saying is that it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Like not even that good. It's I could put this in for maybe 20, 30 minutes, have fun with it, you know, do a session. Now that might change. I might go and do the online multiplayer and be like, yo, this is awesome. And, you know, maybe that'll be my multiplayer fix. We'll see. But as it stands right now, it's just alright for me. You know, I wouldn't have gone on my way to get it. My wife got it for me as a gift, and I love her for it, and I tried it. And I still play it from time to time, but it's not something that really gets me. And then we got Far Cry 4. The single player campaign is epic. It's awesome. I still haven't beat it because you just get lost in the game that big and just go off and do whatever the hell you want, which I'm perfectly fine with. I never beat Far Cry 3, but I played hours and hours and hours of it, and I enjoyed it. That's what games are for. It's not always an achievement. It's not always, oh, I got to 100% it. No, I got to get in there and have my fun with it. And this is what I've done with Far Cry 4. But recently, I just got into the multiplayer for the first time like 2 weeks ago. And as soon as I discovered it and played it and enjoyed it the first round, I was like playing it for like every single day, like 2 or 3 hours a day. Just loving it, man. I love the fact that you're on one team for one round and you switch to the other team. And it's just the same epic open world that it is in the single player campaign with all the bells and whistles. They didn't limit anything. You have your bikes, your ATVs, your carts, your wingsuit that you could just jump off the mountain, glide down and attack people. I mean, it's awesome, bro. That the Indian, I forgot their name, but the Indians, when you play as them, they can summon animals. A fucking tiger come out of nowhere and just rape everybody. Or, you know, when they crouch, they camouflage. And they're just bow and arrow. But then the mercenaries, they got their AK-47s and their bombs and all that. And you got to just capture posts, you know. I mean, I've only done the quick play. I haven't done, there's a bunch of different online modes. But I found that one, and I just enjoyed the hell out of it, man. And I might actually play it tonight. It's been a couple of days, but I'm loving it, man. It is a great game, man. But so that's what I have so far as additions and updates to what I've been playing mainly. Of course, Smash Brothers. I play that almost every day with my wife online. Mario Kart 8 nonstop. You know, that's it for as far as my updates. As far as news in the gaming world, man, like I said, the PlayStation 4, 20+ million. Congratulations to Sony. So far, so good. But I am got to be honest, I'm not trying to be a pessimist or a hater. I kind of see that falling off because you ain't got the games. And Nintendo has got game. And Xbox is starting to get game, not really yet. So I think it's between you two who does a better lineup first that's going to get the momentum. Because right now you guys got it. But it's just because it's the PlayStation brand. And because Xbox floundered out the gates. If it wasn't for that, it might be Xbox. I don't know. But none of you guys really have games yet. I kind of believe what I'm hearing all over the industry, that you guys really weren't ready to release these consoles. But you had no choice. Because there's no way that you can get away with giving Nintendo 2 free years on the market without any competition. Oh, they'll destroy it. You know what I'm saying? 1 year, yeah, you got away with it because they kind of stumbled out the gates too. But 2 years, nah. Because if it was right now, we're still waiting for the PS1 and Xbox 4 to launch right now, and Nintendo has this catalog of games that they have now, you might as well not even launch. So I don't know how much longer the PlayStation 4 is going to last with that momentum. It's good for the industry. I have no problem with that. I'm just saying, when I look at the games, I look at a game system for games, and they really ain't got none. So that's the problem. Mortal Kombat X, can't wait for that. That's the next multi-plat that I'm buying for my PS4 since we ain't got no exclusives. I pre-ordered already, so I'm gonna get the Goro Lives, you know, content. Just kind of confirmed that Jason Voorhees is in the game. I'm not a very big Friday the 13th fan, but that's awesome because, you know, Freddy was in the last one, and I'm a Nightmare on Elm Street nut. So I'm hoping in this combat pack, it's supposed to be Jason, 2 classic returning characters, and another special guest character. Now, there's rumors that it could be Spawn. There's rumors that it could be the Predator, which would be fucking bad. But I'm kind of still holding out hope, even if it's minor hope, it's a tiny sliver of hope because it happened last gen, so I don't know if it'll happen again, that it will be Freddy, so we could finally have Freddy versus Jason in Mortal Kombat, you know. So, but Mortal Kombat X is looking amazing. I can't wait for that. Y'all know me. Mortal Kombat is my thing. With all due respect, fuck Street Fighter, fuck Tekken, fuck Soul Calibur. And I like those games too. I'm saying fuck all of them. Fuck Guilty Gear, fuck Mortal Kombat. That is the most epic fighting game for me. Has been since I was a kid. Every installment just gets better and better. Even when they get cheesy, then they make a comeback like they did last generation with Mortal Kombat 9, which just took it back to seriousness, and it was awesome. So I'm looking at this one, and I'm just like waiting for it. I'm dying for this, man. Anyways, that's my time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Not much more to say, man. I'm loving my games. You know, this is what I do, man. I game all day, every day, like no one else, man. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hit me up, comment, subscribe, you know, leave requests if you want me to review something. That's part of the reason that my videos are also far in between. Is not only schools that I look at it, I don't really see that many comments, that much feedback, so I don't know what y'all want. So I just, you know, do what comes natural, man. Holla, God bless, peace.